Are you starting every day with the Good Morning Minute of Inspiration podcast as we discuss a quote of the day and spread some insight on developing a positive attitude and the mental toughness to succeed in athletics, life, or business? What is mental toughness? Here at Inspirational University, the home of the Good Morning Minute of Inspiration podcast, we define it as the ability to move forward under pressure. Yes, mental toughness, the ability to move forward under pressure. If you would like our free booklet on the 5 P's to success, which fully explains how to develop this mental toughness to succeed, you can go to our website at inspiringthem.com. In the pop-up window, give us your information, and we'll send you that free booklet. It's a 10-page booklet on the 5 P's to success. The 5 P's are passion, perception, perspective, progressing, and perseverance. You use these 5 P's to develop that mental toughness, that ability to move forward under pressure. Well, good morning, Move Forward Nation of listeners, and thank you for downloading episode number 246. Today's quote of the day is, love people for who they are instead of judging them for who they are not. Love people for who they are instead of judging them for who they are not. Hey, this is Coach P, Jim Pusateri, and you're listening to this Good Morning Minute of Inspiration podcast, where each day we bring you a short inspirational message to kick off your morning and to put you into positive attitude needed to succeed. Hey, folks, as the Hurricane Dorian continues to barrel down here, we're hoping that it takes that northward turn and stays off the coast and stays away from us altogether here in Florida. As you know, we do this show here from Florida. We're closely monitoring that. We know the East Coast is going to get more damage than where I'm at here. I'm more towards the West Coast. So wishing everybody out there, I have coaches and stuff who live over there on that East End. So wishing everybody the best of luck here in the next few days as that hurricane continues to moves closer to Florida. We're hoping it takes that northward bound and stays away from us. So be safe out there and continue to move forward. So today's quote, love people for who they are instead of judging them for who they are not. You know, I see this all the time, and you know, I see it in our young kids and stuff. You know, we judge people based on looks. We judge people based on social media hits and things like that. Is that their popularity and all of that stuff? And you know, I say you need to get to know the people. You need to get to know the person. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter. You need to understand what's in that person's heart. What is that person's passion? What makes that person tick? Build a relationship with that person. The way they look has nothing to do with a relationship. Nothing to do with a relationship. Understand that. The way people look has nothing to do with relationships. Relationship building is a personal bond between people, and people don't care. People who have a personal bond in a relationship don't care. They don't care. They don't care what you look like. They don't care, you know, the situation you're in. They don't care the color you are. They don't care where you came from. None of that stuff matters because they love people for who they are instead of judging them for who they're not. And the other thing is, don't judge people the way they are today because they're learning, they're growing, they're getting better. You know, I always say, I don't see people the way they are. I see people as the way they can become. And that is my mission here with this podcast, is to help you become bigger and better and greater than you ever thought you could be. Because I know it's in there. And I know if you follow the processes that we tell you to follow, you can reach greatness. You can reach heights that you never thought you could reach. But I'm going to tell you along the way, you need to quit this judging people based on their looks, based on their height, based on their body type, based on whatever their preferences are in life. You have to quit judging people. It's not the person. It's not the person. The person is what's inside of them. That's the person. That's what you need. So you need to talk to people. You need to communicate with people. You need to learn about people. I mean, don't judge somebody. You don't even know where they come from. You've never walked in their shoes. You don't know what they're going through in life. But here you are, we're judging them based on the fact that, you know, maybe they got purple hair. I don't know. So what? If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. It's their life, folks. Live your own life. Quit worrying about everybody else. Live your own life. Find your passion in life and live it. Find your goals in life and write them down and work them each and every day and get what you want out of this life, not what somebody else wants for you. And again, it takes people communication to help you along the way. Nobody achieves greatness on their own. So I'm telling you to love people for who they are instead of judging them for who they are not. And this world will be a much better place. A much better place. Hey, I'm asking you to help us. We want you to pledge to our cause, which is bringing a little inspiration to the world each morning. I'm asking you to pay it forward with a donation, as little as $1 a month. Please help with the ongoing cost of keeping our information free. Your generous donation of even just $1 a month will go a long way to keeping this positive information flowing to the world. If you would like to donate to this show, you can go over to our show notes, click on the donate, or you can go over to inspiringthem.com on our website and click the donate button above. It'll take you to a page to go ahead and donate. We appreciate it as we're trying to keep this podcast free. We're trying to do things here where we can raise revenue so we can offset the cost of this podcast so we can keep putting it out there each and every day. You know our goal is to put this out there each and every day, no matter what, every day of the year, no matter what happens out there. So, hey, if you ever have a question for me, maybe you'd like to have something discussed on this show, maybe you have a favorite quote you'd like me to feature on the podcast, just email me, coachjrp@gmail.com, coachjrp@gmail.com. Also, folks, you know we switched over to a new platform. It's anchor.fm. That's where our podcast is being hosted now. Some of the links and the updates to like iTunes and Stitcher and Spotify and Podbean and all of them, they're a little bit delayed until they re-register our feed. So in the next few days, the podcast should start flowing again for you. If that's where you're developing or downloading our podcast, they should start working their way through again and all be downloaded and back to a regular way to listen to our show. So if you're having some problems with that, be patient. It's coming. And if you're on iTunes, I ask you to leave us a review. It helps get the message out to more people. And we want to be found, by more and more people as we bring this inspirational message each and every day. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean. I believe it's called Podbean. So you can find us on all of them. Hey, if you're a business out there and you'd like to sponsor our podcast for as little as $25 a month, you can sponsor all the episodes, 30 to 31 episodes a month. You just go over to our website. On the right-hand side, you'll see a link there for business owners. You go in and go ahead and schedule that today. Give us your 30-second or 1-minute script, and we'll put your ad out in front of our group of Move Forward Nation of listeners, this positive group of listeners. So, and as always, folks, we have the two courses out there, the Dream Job, Finding Your Life Passion. That's a course on how to go ahead and figure out what your passion is in life and make it your career. And we have the Goal Setting course, which is your life blueprint, and that's a step-by-step process in developing the goals and writing them down and working towards them each and every day. Each one of them courses is on a pre-special right now, $20 a piece. Go over to our website, inspiringthem.com. In the upper corner, hit the menu and go to courses. I believe it says store, and order them and reserve your copy today for $20. They're probably going to sell for $84.95. We should have them out hopefully in the next month and a half. We've been producing them. People have been reviewing it. We're changing some things on there. It's fantastic content. People are telling us we could get upwards of $249 for them. Again, we're going to try to keep them around $84, but you can get it for $20 now if you reserve your advanced copy. Great special, great special. We're going to try to finish them up as quick as possible. As you know, I'm a head football coach here in Orlando, Florida, and unfortunately it's football season, and that's kind of delayed me a little bit here with wrapping them things up. But what we have done so far is fantastic, and we'll try to get them to you as quick as possible. So, as quick as possible. Hey, this is Coach P, Jim Pusateri, and my passion is to educate and inspire people to move forward towards success. How can I help you develop the mental toughness to succeed? How can I help you understand that you need to love people for who they are instead of judging them for who they are not? Quit judging people. Quit judging people. Get to know them, communicate with them, understand what makes them tick, and who cares what they look like? Who cares where they come from? Who cares what color they are? Who cares what body type they are? Who cares? Love people for who they are instead of judging them for who they are not. This is Coach P telling you, have yourself a great day out there. Stay safe here in Florida and move forward. I'm out.